Hey everyone, I'm Zac Titus and welcome back to another episode of the BNEWS Sports Hub. Today we welcome the co-op girls swimming team with their head coach Vito Costa onto the show, alongside the senior captains Alex Mahon, Kayleigh McCarthy, Ryley McCarthy, and Grace Davison. Robert Paris will also bring us our Red Devil review, and we will have our Players Spotlight segment with the with Tuyen Nguyen. And that's all right here on the Sports Hub. Let's catch up with our Red Devil review with Robert Paris.
Welcome back to the Sports Hub. I'm Robert Paris and it's time for your Red Devil review. The Woburn Burlington girls swim team made a real splash this season, showcasing determination, teamwork, and record-breaking performances from the first meet all the way through the state championships. Under head coach Vito Costa, now in his fourth season leading the co-op program, this group of talented athletes prove that the numbers on the scoreboard don't always tell the full story. They finished the regular season with a 3-5 record, but along the way, they produced some of the fastest time in program history and continue to raise the bar for both schools. The season began at home against Winchester, and even though the team fell 90-80, it was an exciting opener. Several swimmers immediately punched their ticket to sectionals and states, including sisters Ryley and Kayleigh McCarthy, along with Sadie Floyd, Alex Mahon, and Ava Eldridge. The momentum carried into their second meet, where the team earned its first win of the season over Wakefield 98-71. Junior standout Sadie Floyd added another qualifying time for sectionals in the 200 free and May States and the 100 free. A 1-point loss to Billerica showed just how close the team came to breaking through, with the 200 medley relay finishing at 201.91, just a hair under the record time of the Woburn school record. The girls continued to post strong results against Reading and Lexington, with more postseason qualifiers adding each week. A big highlight came on Senior Day, where Burlington honored Grace Davison, Jasmine Gordillo, Chloe Lildrigan, Juliana McGreen, Lilia Marquez, and Tuyen Nguyen, along with Woburn's Kayleigh McCarthy, Ryley McCarthy, and Alex Mahon. It was a heartfelt celebration of leadership and dedication. And we have a clip from the Senior Day festivities, so let's take a look.
One of our freshman swimmers, Anna, will be presenting to our 5th-year swimmer. She started in 8th grade. Grace Davison. Another freshman, Christina, and sophomore, Brenna, will be presenting to our 3-year captain swimmer, Jasmine Gordillo. I do apologize, correction on Grace is also one of our captains. Round of applause for that. Junior Ellie will be presenting to another 5-year swimmer who started in 8th grade, Chloe Lildrigan. Junior May will be presenting flowers to a 3-year swimmer, Juliana McGreen. Junior May will be presenting to our 4-year swimmer and captain, Alexandra Mahon. And Mia, our freshman swimmer, will be presenting to our 2-year senior, Lilia Marquez. Junior Ava will be presenting to 4-year swimmer and captain, Kayleigh McCarthy. Junior Sadie will be presenting flowers to another 4-year swimmer, Captain Ryley McCarthy. And Junior Rachel. Oh, sophomore Rachel. Smarter than me. Presenting to another 4-year swimmer, Tu Yen Wen. So seniors, heck of a year. All right, it's our last home meet. Let's give it to them. All right. The pool is open. 5-year warm-up. Congratulations.
They closed out the regular season on a high note with a 50-44 win over Arlington. The McCarthy sisters, Floyd and Elridge, each picked up victories in their events. And the 400 free relay team sealed the win with the strong 4:06 finish. At the Middlesex League meet, Woburn Burlington placed 3rd overall, a major improvement from 7th last year. The 200 medley relay broke the Woburn school record and finished 2nd, while Ryley McCarthy set a new league record in the 100 backstroke. Kayleigh McCarthy swept the 100 and 200 freestyle, and the team collected multiple top 3 finishes, setting the tone for the postseason. At sectionals at MIT, the team placed 7th overall out of 18th. The 200 medley relay finished 3rd with a time of 1:57.32, just shy of Burlington's school record. Kayleigh broke her own school record in the 100 freestyle and took 6th overall, while also placing 5th in the 200 free. Ryley earned 2nd in the 100 backstroke with a personal best swim. And the 400 free relay set a new school record for both Woburn and Burlington. Then came the state championship meet at Boston University, the perfect ending to an incredible season. 14 teams competed, and Woburn Burlington placed 5th overall, one of their best finishes ever. The 200 medley relay opened the meet strong, placing 5th overall with a time of 1:57.87, just fractions off their own school record of 1:57.32 and Burlington's mark of 1:57.29. Kayleigh McCarthy broke yet another school record in the 200 freestyle, finishing 4th overall with a best time of 2:02.21. In the 53, Sadie Floyd placed 4th at 25.79, while Alex Mahon finished 13th at 26.75, a personal best. In the 100 freestyle, Kayleigh took 5th at 55.78. Sadie Floyd was 10th with a personal best of 56.99, and Alex Mahon finished 16th with a personal best of 58.67, all out of field of 21 swimmers. In the 500 free, Ryley McCarthy placed 7th overall with a career best of 5:41.02. The 200 free relay placed 9th overall at 1:52.07, earning valuable team points. Ryley returned the 100 backstroke, placing 3rd overall with a time of 1:01.14, another strong swim in a deep field. And to close out the meet, the 400 free relay delivered a thrilling 2nd place finish with a time of 3:47.70, breaking both Burlington and Woburn school records. It was truly a season for the record books, a 3-5 regular season record, 3rd at the Middlesex League meet, 7th at sectionals, and a 5th place team finish at states, along with multiple school records and countless personal bests. Coach Vito Costa said it the best. Such an incredible end to a great season. After years of being at the bottom, this team's success set us up in a great position for 2026. Congratulations to the Woburn Burlington girls swim team on a historic year filled with growth, grit, and pride for both programs. And that's all for your Red Devil Review. I'm Robert Paris. Let's go back to Zac Titus.
Here we are with head coach Vito Costa. Thank you for being here.
All right, Zach, thank you for having me.
Of course. Can you just summarize what this team has accomplished this season?
This is a huge accomplishment of a season. This is my 4th year with this team. And, coming on as the 3rd coach, you're just kind of in the background, and then all that coach left and girls had nothing. So taking over as the
Yeah.
head coach was kind of like a new territory for me. And then just being able to watch the progression from, especially this group of seniors, my captains right now, like their sophomore year, getting better into their junior year. Here we are, senior year, and just knowing that this season was going to be absolutely incredible,
Insane.
and it panned out that way.
That's awesome. What impressed you most about that growth?
Just the determination,
Okay.
because it didn't end at practice. It was just like, no, we're going to go practice with our private clubs now. And it's like, take it easy. You know, I don't want you guys hurt or anything. It was like, no, we're going to swim more. We're going to keep swimming. We're going to swim on Saturdays. And it's like they were hungry for it. They wanted everything. They wanted records. They wanted to be up on the podium. They wanted medals. And that drive was, you could just see it all season long. It was awesome.
That's awesome. You saw like the work ethic really like get rewarded really in the end.
Yes.
That's good. And you spoke about many of those school records. Could you talk about some of the most notable ones?
Yeah, that 200 medley relay that the girls ended up breaking at the league meet, and then breaking it a second time. So they broke the Woburn medley's 200 medley record, which did bump off an old coach.
Okay.
Which
Yeah.
you can kind of see that as you try to. Records are always meant to be broken, but
Yeah.
that was a huge accomplishment when they took the Woburn record, and they were just so close to the Burlington record and almost took it. It was super impressive to watch, and that one was the most notable. But then just watching the rest of the records, like we have both the Burlington and Woburn record for the 200 free relay, and we also have the Burlington and the Woburn record for the 400 free relay. So it's both schools, and it'll be there forever until those ones get broken.
That's so cool. Can you talk about like also meets as well? Some things you kind of saw like about where you see that work ethic kind of come into play?
Yeah, so the coaching dynamic that we have, where I have Coach John O'Donnell handling our lanes 5 and 6, which are our more senior swimmers, more accomplished swimmers. Coach Ryley, she took care of like lanes 3 and 4, which is getting those kind of like swimmers in the middle and getting them up. And then I would handle the lower 1s and 2, the kids that are just starting.
Yeah.
So I was able to get those lanes, basically 3 through 6, prime time ready to go, which we were for that very first swim meet against Winchester, which historically for us, we get blown out of the water. And cut to 2025, we did losing hurts. However, it was extremely close, extremely exciting, and it was.
And that's not what anyone expected, right?
Nobody did. No one did. And it was. As a coach, it was fun to watch the other coaches kind of sort of squirm and be like, what's happening right now? Where's this team? How are they doing this to us?
That's awesome. So now this team is consistently among like the top performers then?
Yes.
Correct? Could you talk about kind of what that's like to see?
It's incredible to see, because it's you get to look in the stands and see how proud the parents are. We get to take a look in the water and the kids clapping, smiling, like that's what we want to see. And we have this season in particular, the 2025 season, we have numerous swimmers who are all conference, meaning they took first in their events at the league meet. We have all stars. This is something that I'm not super used to, but getting more used to, especially with this girls season, the 2025 season, my boys season, we're getting better swimmers as well. So it's fun.
Yeah.
This is fun.
It's fun. Getting to see all the improvement and all the work going into it.
Yes.
How do these captains shape like the team's culture overall and like the success?
Yeah, the captains, they lead by example. They lead from the front.
Okay.
So what was great about it kind of works like how my work is chain of command. So typically the way things work, I'll go to my captains, say, hey captains, this is what I need. Can you please spread the word? Can you get these swimmers to do this swimmers to do whatever it is I needed, and getting information back and forth. So what was good about having the Burlington captains, Woburn captains, they all worked together very well, and then they would spread the message between the two schools, so I didn't have to run around and try to chase people.
And that's good. What kind of made the team like so cohesive then, with Woburn and Burlington? Would it be that particularly, or?
Over the years, because this particular group has been there since the beginning.
Okay.
So like they've been swimming on top of swimming since they were kids. We have a few fifth-year seniors who swam in their 8th grade season. Then they all swam as freshmen, and they were here just every single year and just showing those younger swimmers like, hey, these are your accomplishments. You can get here, but at the same time, we're going to act professional and we're going to act close at the same time.
That's
the pasta parties were great. I got to enjoy a few of them. They were pretty fun.
That sounds awesome.
Yes.
So you've also been here since the start of the Woburn Burlington merge,
yes.
correct? Okay.
Yeah, I came on that 2022 season. I was like a liaison for the Burlington swimmers, who we were primarily over in the Woburn area, so the Woburn pool.
Yeah.
So it was kind of like I was a liaison because I was in the schools a lot too. So if they needed anything, because the Woburn head coach, she was from a different area. Okay. So it was kind of like started like as a liaison, but it's like, hey, this is fun. Like I'm meeting a whole new school, new kids, new culture, new climate, and then just kind of molding that, bringing it all together.
Yeah, to enjoy that. And now we have this amazing logo too. How long has this been here?
The athletic director created it last year with the Woburn Bull and then the Burlington Red Devil tail, and the captains this year kind of upgraded it and had the orange outline, and now this is a great logo, and even the old logo without the orange outline was still what other coaches and what officials, what they were looking for, because we have that on our cap, and those officials, they were looking for that. They were like, where the Woburn swimmers? Yeah. I want to watch them, and that's what they would be looking for.
It's a genius.
Yeah, it's a good one.
What moment from the postseason stuck most with you as a coach?
Postseason, just watching us. The league meet was incredible. That was my highlight. I told all the kids from the beginning, I was like, hey, listen, we had 3 wins, 5 losses. Losses hurt, but they were extremely close. Very, very close meets. And where, you get a little bit of a sting because you didn't win, but from coaching, it's like, we're so close, we're going to take this at the end. And we just progressively kept getting better right up to the end. So league meet, we did absolutely incredible. Sectionals, that was on November 2nd at MIT, we did even better, even faster. And then we still got better going into states. And that's extremely hard to do. And this group was able to accomplish that.
So seeing that improvement overall, even beyond just like the wins, is like, that's very exciting.
And that's what's good about swimming is, yes, swimming is a team sport. It's a team dynamic. How it does have that individual aspect to it, where it's like, okay, hey, the team, even though this is my individual event, if I do well in it, it helps the entire team.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
What connected you to swim, particularly as a sport? Did you swim in high school as well?
Yeah, so back in high school, I didn't grow up doing swimming. Okay. But then when I came on into high school, I ended up trying out for the basketball team, didn't make it. The head coach right now, Steve Papagno, was also a coach back then.
Really?
So he was like, hey, guess what you're doing? Come on the swim team. And I became our diver at the time. And I got some friends, and then that is like, hey, this is a different dynamic where we can have fun in the water, we can have fun outside of the pool. Yeah. And I think as the swim team, we did a lot of like extracurricular stuff together, which you just get this really cohesive group of friends. Yeah, you bond fairly well.
So you're a BHS alum then?
Yes, I am.
That's awesome.
I graduated in 1999.
That's amazing. What does this team compare to in terms of chemistry to other teams you've coached? Or this would be your first one?
Well, this is definitely a cohesive team, and I see the same thing on the boys' season as well. I think with the way swimming goes, is they do a lot of club sports. Club swim teams as well. So it's awesome to see that when we go and play swim Winchester, they have friends on Winchester. They swim Reading, we have friends on Reading. Our other coach, Coach John O'Donnell, he coaches the Lucky Lobsters, so he also coaches that. So it's a very large, I want to almost say family, just swimmers. So like just having that, being a part of that dynamic is a great thing.
It's very fun.
Yes.
All right, finally, what is your message to the swimmers after such an impressive record-setting season? Oh,
it'll be in their memory banks forever. This was awesome to be a part of. I can't believe how many records they broke, the medals we got. Come the banquet, there's even more medals. So impressive to see the first places, the second places, the cheering for each other. To have all groups of girls at the end of the swimming lane, like cheering on their friends. It was a sight to see at how well they did and how well the coaches, my other assistant coaches, were able to just keep pushing these kids. Push, push. You could see the hate in their eyes. They're like, I hate this, I don't like it, I don't want to be here. And it's like, we need you, this is what you have to do, and they would do it. And it was extremely impressive.
That's amazing.
Yes.
And finally, I guess, as a BHS alum specifically, what would your thoughts be on an ice cream machine at the BHS cafeteria?
There should absolutely be an ice cream machine in the lunchroom ready to go for everybody to get ice cream. I'd rather that than the candy that's there now.
That's amazing. Yeah. Okay. Well, we've heard it right here then. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
We will be right back with Alex Mahon following our Player Spotlight segment.
Hello, I'm Tuyen Nguyen, and this is the Player Spotlight. I've had 4 years on the Woburn Burlington team. We combined 4 years ago. I think that this season has been one of our best seasons just because we kind of started off a little rocky. Like, Burlington didn't have a lot of swimmers, Woburn didn't have a lot of swimmers. So when we combined, we turned into one big team and we got to know each other. We broke a couple records this year actually in our 200 medley relay. It's a huge accomplishment for us. We've been wanting to break this school record for a while, and the fact that my teammates were able to make that happen is like phenomenal. I think it's insane. I've known these people for a bit of time. I know my teammates, I know their abilities and what they can swim, and I wasn't expecting like, oh my goodness, the best season ever, we sweep all our meets, but I was expecting for us to do pretty well. I just wanted to have fun. I know a lot of my teammates wanted to, break their PRs and break records, and they managed to do that this year, and I'm really proud of them. And I also had some personal bests. I dropped quite a bit of time. I think I made a lot of progress this season, so I'm pretty happy with how my senior year is going. I'm very grateful for him as a coach. I think that he's one of the best coaches I've had so far. I'm going to be missing my teammates a lot because I've learned to be a more empathetic, dependable person. I've seen like my teammates and what they're capable of doing. They've seen what I'm capable of doing. We've like helped each other. We've been there for each other, and we've grown all together. And I'm gonna miss the sport a lot.
All right, here we are with Alexandra Mahon. Thank you for being here.
Of course.
I guess kicking things off, now that the season's over, what are some highlights from the season?
Season's over. I'd say probably our highlights were our last 3 big meets, our league meet, our sectionals meet, and our states meet. We just had really good performances overall. I think our big team league meet really showcased everyone's capabilities.
That's awesome. So would you describe the season overall as like a positive?
I would say our overall season was a huge success. It was way better than prior seasons. I feel like we really put ourselves on the map.
That's awesome. Can you talk a little bit about those prior seasons and what those?
So my first 3 seasons on the team, we were good. We had a very large team, but we had a lot of changes. We had a lot of coaching staff changes, and I feel like we were just a little bit messy and not as noticed by officials and other coaches. But I feel like this year we really got noticed by everyone.
That's good. And what kind of led that? Mainly just stronger performances?
I would say we had really strong performances this year, and I feel like we really came together as a team.
That's awesome. On that idea of teamwork, can you talk a bit about what leadership looks like?
Yeah, so our captain staff, there's 5 of us.
Okay.
And so we have 3 from Woburn and 2 from Burlington, and I feel like we had a lot of cohesiveness there. We had a really good captain staff this year. And leadership, to me, I've always wanted to be a captain. I knew that. So leadership was really important. I have a bunch of other leadership positions, so I take it seriously.
5 captains is
5
pretty
captains.
insane. What are the other leadership?
My other leadership roles, I'm a part of Woburn DECA, I'm a co-president, and then I am a part of Woburn's Survive the Drive Learn board.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's cool. That's interesting. So how do some of those like skills transfer?
I would say I have a big organization skill and very good communication skills, which is helpful when you have captains across different schools.
Okay. On that like other schools like note, so similar to the captains, there's also just the team as a whole. What's that dynamic kind of like?
I feel like being a part of 2 schools never really caused us any issues. I actually love that we combined with Burlington. I think it was one of the best things to happen to us.
And when did they combine?
We combined 4 years ago. We combined my freshman year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. How did you and your teammates kind of support each other through like these like high pressure meets?
We are always so supportive of each other, just cheering one another on, giving each other pep talks. So many of us have been swimming for so long, so we just kind of know what to say.
Okay. That's good. What do you think you kind of learned from this season in particular?
From this season in particular, I would say I just learned to be grateful for it all, because it's my last swim season. I would just say I learned to be appreciate it all.
That's good. How long have you been swimming?
I've been swimming for 11 years.
11 years. What got you really into the sport?
Really into the sport? I got into it when I was super young. I was 7. And I just loved swim. I thought it was so unique and such an interesting sport to be a part of. And I just feel like I'm a little fish.
It sounds like a fun and like competitively, what is that?
Competitively, swim gets so competitive. There's so many different levels to it beyond high school even. So it's a very competitive sport when you come to it.
Always, yeah. That's fun.
Yeah.
The team set new records this year?
The team set new records. We've been setting records in our relays all 4 years. I happen to be a part of 2 of our record teams, and it's just been so fun.
That's good. One of those being the 200 free relay?
200 free relay, yep, I'm a part of that one. And then the 400 free relay, which we just broke again last Sunday at States, and with our fastest time, obviously, but it was crazy.
Top 10, right?
Yep, top 10.
That's incredible.
We were number 2 in States for our 400 free relay.
Really?
Yeah.
What did that race kind of mean to you?
That race, the 400 free relay, was the last swim race I'll ever do, I think. That was a big moment for me when we came second.
I mean, yeah, it sounds like the magnum opus, I guess, of this whole competition. What is your favorite memory from the year on the swim team, like in or out on the pool?
My favorite memories are honestly I just have swam some of my fastest times this year, and the people around me have just been so supportive.
That's awesome. And I guess when you look back years from now, how do you want your swim team to be your swim career to be remembered?
Honestly, I just hope people remember me as a fun, outgoing person and someone that really cared about the sport.
That's good. And kind of wrapping things up, as you probably don't know, Burlington doesn't have an ice cream machine in our cafeteria. Neither does Woburn, I don't think.
No, we do not.
But what were your thoughts on that being added?
I think you guys should definitely get an ice cream machine. I feel like you deserve it.
Thank you. And Woburn as well.
Thank you. Yeah, I think we do too. I think we need one.
Awesome. Up next, Kayleigh McCarthy.
Kids aren't the only ones drowning in social media, but teens are definitely the most attached to their phones, which is not all good. Kids who spend too much time texting and posting are more likely to feel isolated and depressed. No one is saying throw your phone away, but once in a while, try actually calling somebody. Talking is even more social than social media. For more clues on how to clear your head and brighten your outlook, try visiting one more site, yourlifeyourvoice.org.
Okay, here we are with Kayleigh McCarthy. Thank you for being here.
Yeah.
I guess kicking things off, what are you kind of most proud of about this season?
I'm most proud of how our team did. We won 3 meets this season, which I think was really good. Our last couple seasons, we really haven't won a lot. And we had a bunch of girls make states and sectionals this year. In the past couple years, we haven't really had that many, so I think it's a really big accomplishment that so many girls made it this year.
So as a team, just strong performances all around.
Yeah, everyone did really good this year.
And then you personally had a record-breaking season as well?
Yeah, I got the 200 free record for Woburn. I got the 100 free record for Woburn. And then the medley, which was there for a really long time. But we were really excited to break it because one of our coaches was up there.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, we wanted to break her record.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
What are you most proud of then, looking back? Would it be that record or?
Yeah, I think just doing well over all the seasons, like seeing the accomplishments that I made. Like freshman year, I don't think I would be, like looking up to myself as a senior, I don't think I would be making all these records. Like they look so fast when I was looking at them when I was younger, so yeah.
And I mean, you've broken many of your own records as well, correct? So
yeah, I had the 200 last year and I broke it again, so.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So how do you feel about that kind of like just constant success?
I mean, it's really exciting to like look up at the board after you finish and seeing like you drop that much time. I feel like it's for anyone, it's really exciting to see you drop time in PB in any of your races.
In any of them. What kind of work went into that, those kind of records?
Just showing up to practice every day and doing my hardest, putting in 100%, even like 100% for the day, even if it's not what I can always give. Like I know that I'm giving my hardest, and also doing doubles throughout the season. So most of us on the team do club also. So we're doing 2 practices a day for most of the season.
So giving your all in like both of those.
Yeah.
That's awesome. It really shows like the effect that like work ethic really has.
Yeah.
Regarding like sectionals and states, could you talk about like the success that the team has had?
In the past couple of years, I think last year we placed 8th at sectionals and we placed 7th this year, so that's good. And we placed, I think, 7th or 8th at states last year, and we placed 5th this year.
That's awesome.
So a bunch of the teams that we beat that's really good for us. Yeah.
That's good. And how long have you been swimming?
I've been swimming since I was 7.
Okay, so you've been able to see this kind of constant like growth.
Mm-hmm.
Coming to this high school team, what was like kind of different about like the Woburn Burlington dynamic?
So I didn't really have like Grace did. She had it just Burlington, so she knew what it was like. I didn't have that.
Okay.
My first year coming in was the first year that they merged. But I have made so many friends from Burlington that I don't think I would have made if the teams didn't merge.
Didn't merge, okay. What is that dynamic like then? So is it overall positive?
Yeah, I think it's positive. I think bringing girls from different teams together has brought us together a lot. Like we go to football games together, like the Woburn Burlington football game. We go to like different types of sporting events and stuff like that together.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And on leadership then, there's 5 captains, correct? So how does that kind of all work out together?
I think having the captains from different schools being able to lead your like school, but also coming together and bringing those teams together. I think having captains from both schools is easier to help the teams, like the new freshmen come in and like keep the teams like together. Yeah.
And what does leadership look like to you, like personally?
I think a leader is someone who like brings people up and like supports them even when they aren't doing their best or aren't bringing like 100%. It's someone who like someone who helps people, so you want to show up to practice every day and you want to work hard.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So you kind of like that leading by example, but also a lot of like still working hard to make that.
Yeah, like getting your goals, but helping people reach their goals as well. Because I know a bunch of our incoming freshmen, like Sarah and Mia, they both had amazing seasons this year, amazing time drops, and it was really great to be able to know that like I helped them into that. Yeah.
Like to be able to inspire them.
Yeah.
As a captain, what do you kind of think like helped kept this team like focused throughout like these ups and downs?
I think just looking forward to different things. Like I know the pasta parties were really great for everyone because it brought everyone together. We learned a lot about each other. We supported each other, and like having that before the meets was really exciting to be like, okay, we're ready for the meet tomorrow. We're ready to do great times, and we can really lift each other up.
That's good. So like everyone is just like prepared like as a team more.
Yeah.
So that's good. What is the most valuable lesson from this season? And I guess your career as a whole, it could be,
I feel like just showing up even when you don't want to. Like there's times that I don't want to get in the pool. It's one of the hardest parts of practice, like actually getting in.
Yeah.
But I think
it's cold.
Like it's freezing. Learning to like show up and put in your hardest even if you don't want to, and even if you don't feel like it that day, you have to, because you know that you're you're gonna help your team like be better. Like even as a captain, like them seeing you show up every day and put in 100% makes them want to do the same.
It offers like an accountability aspect.
Yeah.
To it. That's good. What did it feel like to finish your season on such a high note?
It was really great. I'm kind of sad that the season's over, but having like those many records like up on the board and having people in the next like coming year see that and being like, wow, that team was amazing.
That's amazing.
Like being able to see that, how well we did this season.
And would that be what you want to kind of ascribe like this team's legacy moving forward?
Yeah, I think that like looking up at that board, I see a bunch of those girls that some of them that we beat out, some of them we can't beat out, and I'm thinking like, wow, those girls were really good. Like I want to be like they were.
Be like they were.
Yeah.
That's good. At Woburn High School, there's an ice cream machine, correct?
No, we don't have ice cream.
No?
I don't think so.
Really?
No.
Well, what would your thoughts be then on Burlington and Woburn like having a joint effort to get ice cream machines in the
I
cafeteria?
think we should just get an ice cream machine at the pool. Like just in the pool, like every time we finish practice, just get a little cup and just fill it. That'd be great.
That would be, yeah, like a concession stand kind of thing. That's awesome. What flavors would they offer?
Just vanilla, chocolate, and twist.
Twist.
Yeah.
Solid. All right. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Next, her sister, Ryley.
Jason, let's go see your room.
What do you think? We kept it a little spare, so you can decorate it how you like.
Dinner! Go?
Excellent. Yeah, I saw you guys out there. We're the family.
Yeah!
Oh, I thought you were on my team.
Here we are with Captain Ryley McCarthy. Thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Of course. Can you tell us about, you just capped off this season, and I guess could you tell us some of your favorite moments from the season, what you overall learned?
Some of my favorite moments from the season were just like the feeling when we beat a lot of the teams that had gotten us in past years. Like Coach Vito was telling us that we had the Winchester coach sweating at the dive break, which is halfway in the meet, that we were actually really close to them because usually they like blow us out of the water.
Right, yeah.
So it was really cool to be able to win a bunch of those meets.
That's awesome. So like kind of like proving them wrong.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Can you talk about what kind of led to some of that newer success this season?
I think a lot of our swimmers started to swim clubs, so they got like the year-round experience, and just being able to just get in the pool more and just drop a bunch of time really helped us win a lot of those meets.
That's awesome. Any favorite meets this season?
I think the one that we did against Billerica was probably one of my favorite because while technically we lost because they had divers, we lost by 1 point, which if they didn't have divers we would have won. But it was a really close meet, and it was just good. Like a lot of our times were just like neck and neck with theirs, so it was good to have that kind of competition.
That's good. Why did they why are they allowed to compete in the same?
So they're not Middlesex League, so they're NBC, so they have different like rules and stuff. They have a pool for diving, so they have like the regulation like boards and like deepness of the pool, and we don't have that, so kind of stinks.
Yeah. Oh well, I mean, overall still a great success overall.
Yeah.
What were some of your favorite like lessons from like this season regarding like the work and like the success?
Probably that you kind of just have to put the work in, you know. A lot of the times the coach that was doing the lane that I was in gave us a lot of like harder sets.
Okay.
And they kind of sucked a lot. But like once you get through them and like you finish practice, like like you put the work in, like it's gonna show at meets.
And then you get to see it pay off.
Yeah.
Which is the best part.
Yes.
Can you talk about what Woburn and Burlington as a combined team looks like?
I mean, I've been swimming with the Burlington team since my freshman year.
Yeah.
Because Woburn doesn't really have the numbers to have our own team, so it's kind of cool to be able to swim with a bunch of the Burlington girls, and a lot of them have become like my best friends, so it's really cool to be able to swim with them.
What is so like the dynamics overall like positive then, right?
Yeah,
that's
definitely.
Can you talk about like the leadership aspect of that with the 5 captains?
I think it's good that we have 5 captains because we're such a big team. So it's easier, since there's a bunch of us, to be able to just like help each other out with stuff like that. So it's good that we have a lot of these captains.
That's good. What are some of your favorite like memories like about this like team as like a group, like socially more?
Probably just when we got to states and sectionals. We hadn't placed very well, like individually and like team-wise in the past years, but this year, like we did really well. We had a bunch of like seconds and thirds at like big meets, and it was really cool to see a lot of my like teammates and friends place that well. Yeah.
Any like records of note or things that you want to highlight?
So we have the Woburn record for the 2 medley relay, and then we have the Woburn and Burlington record for the 400 free relay, which is actually kind of cool because our sophomore year, the same group did the 400 free relay, and we did like a 3:59 or something like that.
Okay.
And then this year we ended up doing like a 3:47. So we dropped like 12 seconds from our team. So that was really cool.
That's pretty insane.
Yeah.
And would you just ascribe that to the constant work? I mean,
yeah, I would say at least everybody dropped 3 seconds from their 100 time. So that is very hard to do once you get to like the sub-minute. Like it's really hard to get that big time drop. So
that's amazing.
Yeah.
And you capped off the record in 100 backstroke?
I did not get the 100 backstroke record.
You did not?
I was 0.5 off, but I'm still really proud of how well I did. Getting the 1 flat like time in the 100 backstroke is still like a lot of people can't do that. The girl who has the record still, her name's Felipa. She did 59.95, which breaking a minute in the 100 back it's insane.
Insane, yeah.
So we have a bunch of big meets left for clubs. So I'm still hoping I can do the sub minute.
Yeah, no, that's an accomplishment though, nonetheless.
Yeah.
That's insane. So relays were consistently strong then.
Yes.
How did that chemistry kind of like develop?
We've actually been swimming together for a long time, like I said, with the 400 free relay, but the medley relay is actually pretty new. We were talking to Coach Vito before like the big like league sectionals and states meets, and we were like, this is kind of what we want to see for the medley relay, because we know that we can get close to the Woburn record, which was like a 2 flat, I believe.
Okay.
But we didn't even think that we were going to be close to the 157 record that Burlington had. Which we didn't get it. We were 0.03 off, which kind of stinks. But
no, but still.
But even getting close to that was not something that we thought we could do. So it was pretty cool.
Exciting,
to see that.
How long have you been swimming?
I've been swimming since I was 7. So what is that?
6 or 7.
So 11 years.
Okay. That's awesome. What is something you've kind of learned from the sport, just overall?
That's a good question. I mean, because I also play basketball, so growing up playing basketball, I was on a team that wasn't very good. Like we didn't have a lot of my people show up to like tryouts and stuff, so we had like 9 girls, so it wasn't a full team.
Okay.
So being able to not being able to put the work in at swim and see the results. When I'm at basketball, I put the work in and I didn't really see the results because my team wasn't very good. So like swimming, they kind of like boosted my confidence, like athletically, to be like, okay, I am capable of this. I can do this.
Like you're not just like in basketball, you kind of have to carry the team then in that like situation.
Yeah, you have to work well with your team. But now in high school, I have the girls to back me.
Back you up. That's awesome. I guess, what are some of like the moments you're like most proud of this season?
This season was probably my league meet.
Okay.
The 100 backstroke, I won the 100 backstroke at our league meet.
Okay.
I did a 101.3. The girl in second place did a 104. So I did pretty well, yeah. And then my 500, I came in second. So in past years, I know last year for my 500, I came in like sixth. So being able to just make that jump up to second was awesome. Was pretty good for me. Yeah.
I guess kind of wrapping things up, what is like the overall legacy that you hope this team will leave?
Kind of what like everybody else said, like just being able to like be the person that the younger swimmers look up to be like, I want to be that girl, like I want to be able to swim those times and just be the person that they can look up to. That's awesome. Yes.
And then, like an ice cream machine. I know like Burlington doesn't have one and apparently Woburn doesn't either.
No, they actually took away our vending machine, so I don't think they're going to give us an ice cream machine.
Ait, no vending machines like at all?
Nothing. They took them out of the cafeteria.
That should be illegal. Well, let's like start like a petition, I guess, to get both of the schools ice cream machines and vending machines, I guess. So, all right, well, thank you.
Thank you.
We'll return with Grace Davison after the break.
Why?
Why take a chance? Why risk a mistake? Why say something? We all have reasons why we choose to ignore the things that give us pause, that seem out of place, that don't feel right. The word why can either paralyze us or empower us to stand up and protect what we love.
So if you see something, why do you say something?
I see say for my friends.
I see say for their future.
I see say for my entire school.
I see say because if I don't, who will?
I see say because all this matters.
We all have something worth protecting, a why that unifies this community we are all a part of. So protect your everyday. Report suspicious activity to local authorities. If you see something, say something.
Here we are with Grace Davison. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
I guess kicking things off, what are some highlights of this season so far?
I mean, I'm in the 200 free relay, so highlights would be doing that in states and sectionals. That was really fun. Yeah, I mean, almost every meet was a highlight.
That's awesome. Sorry, you said 200 free relay?
Yeah.
Could you talk a little bit about some of the accomplishments coming with that this season?
This season I've been in the 200 free relay like for 5 years since I've been on the team, and this season we made it to states. Pretty sure we placed, I think, 9th in states. Correct me if I'm wrong. But
that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, but so that was just really fun to do that on such a big stage.
That's awesome, and a great showing at sectionals too. Correct?
Yeah.
That's good. Representing Burlington specifically, I mean, also just what do you are you proud about how the team accomplished this season?
Yeah, I think that we did really good. I mean, every single meet, it was honestly the closest it's been.
Really?
And it was just always fun. Like, it's always close, especially in states and sectionals too. It's always like neck and neck with everyone.
That's good. And compared to other seasons, what is that?
I think that, I mean, from what I've seen, this is probably the best season that I've seen us do. I mean, it's just been the most exciting, I feel like.
That's awesome. How long have you been swimming?
I've been swimming, not even counting on this team, since I was, I think, like 7 years old.
Wow.
And then on this team, I've been since 8th grade.
That's good. What do you think about like the team dynamic on this, with it being probably, I think it's one of the only ones that are Burlington
combined.
Woburn.
Yeah. I think it's great. We all like have made friends really quickly since we combined, and I think it's worked really well to have both both towns.
Both towns.
Yeah.
That's fun. Can you talk about like leadership in that sense?
Like the captains
Like
and
the
stuff?
yeah.
Yeah, so we have 5 captains, and we kind of just, like, we say the cheers in the beginning and stuff. So it's like working with captains from both different teams, like both different towns, we've gotten to be like really close and learn to work together really well.
And do you all think you like bring something like different, I guess, to, like the team's leadership as a whole?
Yeah, I definitely feel like, I mean, we've all been swimming for a really long time, so we kind of all bring that. And then from like the different towns and stuff too, we bring those different perspectives. And then I've been here since 8th grade, so I bring that. Everyone kind of brings their own thing to the team.
Thing to the team. That's fun. Can you talk about like teamwork on that kind of like two town team?
Yeah. I mean, we all cheer on each other and support each other. Swimming's like a big individual, but it's also a team race because we all support each other and hope that we all do the best. And same with the relays, you can really see the teamwork. And just like working together to get that goal of like getting the fastest time, being excited when we do the best that we can. So it's just like cheering each other on, I feel like.
And a lot of the team did do like get incredible personal bests and records this season, right?
Yeah, there's a lot of personal bests, a lot of records, and it's really exciting to see.
What would you like attribute to that specifically?
I know that Ryley and Kayleigh did really well. They're always like getting their personal bests and getting like records, and it's like really impressive. I mean, everyone really, there's like every single meet there would be someone that was getting their personal best. So it's exciting to cheer that on for everyone.
That's awesome. What moment this season made you think like, wow, we really we made it this year?
I mean, I don't know. Again, it's just like I feel like watching those relays and like winning against all those teams, like as a team doing that, I mean, that kind of like really shows a lot because it's like everyone's working together. You can see everyone's different strengths coming together to like win against the other teams. So that kind of stood out.
Like you see like all the collaboration coming.
Yeah, like all that teamwork like showing off and paying off.
That's good. What are you personally like most proud of for this season? And your career as a whole, I guess that might be.
Yeah, I, again, being in the relays a lot, I'm most proud of like getting my time down. So I have gone down to like a 27, I think, when I started. Like when I was younger, I didn't break 30. So like getting down to that time and keeping it consistent is like something I'm really proud of, and doing that in states and like throughout this season.
Like seeing that improvement.
Yeah.
That's good. And I guess what do you hope next year and pretty much the rest will remember like this swim team's legacy, I guess, and moving forward?
I mean, we've broken some of the school records, like Woburn and Burlington.
Awesome.
So kind of that legacy showing, and then like hopefully other people on the team in the future will see that and then try to break that record. So it's kind of like that's like our mark that we're leaving, hopefully.
That's awesome. And as you probably know, I mean, you're at Burlington, right? So
Yeah.
you know that we don't have an ice cream machine in the cafeteria.
An ice cream machine?
An ice cream machine, yep.
Yeah.
So what would your thoughts on like that addition to be?
I think that would be great. Like, why not?
Why not? What flavor?
I think that should be like soft serve, like vanilla, chocolate, whatever, mixed.
That would be easier to do too.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Well, thank you.
No, thank you.
Well, it looks like that's our show. I want to personally thank Vito Costa, Alex Mahon, the McCarthy twins, and Grace Davison for coming out today. I'm Zac Titus, and we will see you next time on the Sports Hub.